really is, and speaking to familiar links with Johnny Nelson, a good friend of his who's been overseeing, some of his training. I think, did you see he's managed by Clifton Mitchell?
Yeah, I believe so. Johnny's in this room tonight, and who else would you want if you're a cruiserweight from Sheffield? Which other guidance would you want in your career other than Johnny Nelson, former world champion of the weight?
I'd like to see him use that height difference.
It's noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Round 1.
I've seen Borisov before box down at middleweight, so to see him up at cruiserweight is it's quite a significant leap.
Sheldon's quite positive here behind the jab and levels with the jab, both up and down.
Yeah, only his second pro fight, Sheldon. As you said earlier, Paige, only 8 or 9 amateurs.
Yeah.
Borisov's had more pro fights than Sheldon's had fights in his entire career, so this is quite a big leap.
I think that's what you have to do in these professional fights, though. You got to be tested, and it's best to be tested early on. This is the reason why he turned professional, but he looks like he's doing quite well here. He's taking centre of the ring, using his jab well.
He started very positive,
yeah,
Sheldon here. Like, he's good
that
there.
right hand over the top.
He's bringing the right hand round the side.
Yeah, nice jab that landed as well.
Nice high guard as well.
No, you can hear Johnny shouting advice out from the ringside. So he says, who better? I know he's got a great corner team there, but who better than having Johnny sat ringside shouting advice, talking you through the fight? And I know, like, they're good friends.
It's got to be a big ego boost as well, hasn't it?
Of course, but it's a great voice to listen to.
I think we could look for a stoppage here, guys.
Is that what you're predicting, Paige?
Yeah, the rope, like, Borisov is showing openings and
great right hand from
Sheldon's landing some good shots.
He's loading up a little bit though, isn't he? He's really
testing.
looking for it. Yeah, exactly.
Just got to settle on the leg cut. That was a brilliant right hand then. Like I said in the previous fight, if he goes and goes again, that could be tricky.
He jabbed to the body, and that's got a reaction there out of Borisov as well, hasn't it? He's brought the hands down a bit.
I thought that early on. He come out with the jab, but it wasn't just to the head. It was up and down. He was stabbing. He started very fast.
Yeah, if he's going to look for that big right hand over the top, then he needs to utilise the left hand into the body again.
There it is. That's a nice shot.
On cue. Thank you, Sheldon.
Feint will be key here. Have a lovely fight, and then right hand over the top, followed by the left hook, would be beautiful.
The stab to the body is a shot that we always got drilled into at Joe Galley.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
a horrible shot. It's a hard shot to defend against, and it's a shot.
Oh,
that's
nice.
The legs away from the opponent.
And you can mix it into that shovelled hook up into it, can't you?
Lovely hook there.
So much can come off it. But Borisov's definitely felt a few shots here early in the first.
I don't think Borisov's comfortable in there.
He looks unsteady, doesn't he? He doesn't knows what he's doing, really.
Yeah, every time he takes a shot, he then seems to take a couple of seconds to recuperate and get his balance back.
He's going very, say his experience as well. He's taking circles of the ring. He's not really doing
going
much.
one way.
He's circling left all the way through.
That's what amateurs do. Sheldon needs to cut across and then throw that right hand, really.
I think that's the criticism I would give Sheldon so far.
Yeah.
He's not cutting the ring, he's following Borisov around the ring.
I'd like him to bring that right hook, he threw it then, but I'd like him to get his feet there and throw that right hook to the shoulder level, because Boris keeps coming out low and he'll catch him up.
But that right hook there was wild at the end, wasn't it? I mean, there was a fair bit of air between Borisov's face and Sheldon's right hand, but
all in all, good, positive first round from Sheldon.
Yeah.
Easy round, to be honest.
It'd be interesting to see if he can keep that up for the 4 rounds as well for Sheldon, because, from his background, he was a semi-professional footballer. We know it's only a second fight, so hopefully he's got those first fight nerves out of his system, and now he can be slightly more settled professional. But can he keep up that same relatively high intensity for such a big man?
If he can keep that kind of intensity up, then Borisov might struggle to see the 4 rounds out. Because like I was just saying, sometimes it's the lungs that you burst.
Yes.
To get rid of these journeymen.
You can see that he's breathing heavily after the first round already.
Yeah, although he's up. He's up early, isn't he? There's no mucking about.
Round 2.
Sheldon's so much bigger, isn't he?
Even just the size of his legs, look, it's massive.
Yeah.
You can just tell the size difference.
Every facet of him is significantly larger.
As you said, Borisov fought as middleweight before.
Yeah, he has. He fought.
That is a significant difference.
I remember seeing him.
We are seeing that difference here now tonight, to be honest.
Fought Sam Stokes at York Hall at middleweight, I think. A few years back, Sam Stokes got disqualified in that fight. Using that jab well again there. Sheldon.
Is I'd like to see, like you say, keep the levels up. I thought the jab to the body worked really well for him in the first round. I want him to keep that up. And just what he keeps moving to that left, bring him onto that right hook. There it is.
Lovely shot. And again,
now switch sides now.
see Borisov just trying to hold on.
But
Give
again,
us some time.
that's the criticism I think of McDonald, is that when Borisov then went for the retreat, McDonald didn't cut it off. He followed the same
Oh,
route.
lovely,
Good
lovely.
right
And
hand.
again, that hurt him, that did.
Borisov's holding on there, isn't he? That's.
I think when Sheldon does land, when McDonald lands, Borisov does feel the shots. He does feel the shots. He's felt a few.
You can see him hold on.
Yeah, he's
there,
getting
which,
scared now.
Now bring the right hook over again.
I'd like to see that uppercut as well, you know, like
As he
Borisov
comes in,
guard,
yes,
yeah.
Borisov, when he does come in and he's put the weight over the front foot, do you want to see Sheldon whack that uppercut right up the middle?
I don't think he's thrown it yet, has he?
No,
at
he
all?
hasn't thrown it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a nice
lovely,
right hand into the
lovely.
body.
He's hurt him.
Now go again, now go again.
But again,
It's that gap, that gap.
That's a
lovely right
beautiful, beautiful.
you called it earlier, Ant, on the right hook.
Yes, I thought that was a shot for him. He's still a little bit unsteady here. He's still a little bit unsteady now. Sheldon
Take your
now.
time, Sheldon.
I mean, I predicted a stoppage
Don't
goal.
wild.
That looks a bit more of a bundle than a
Yeah,
punch there.
that's not.
Straight away now, he's look to back up and drive home that hook again.
That's
Oh,
nice right into the
beautiful.
body.
Head and body. Good, good.
To the body again with the right hand. Borisov looks tired, doesn't he?
He does.
He's leaning
I
in
think
with his head.
Size has been a big factor here as well.
Yeah.
There is
Sharp,
the right
sharp,
hook.
him up.
perfect.
You can see him-
Okay, got straight up there.
He was almost teeing him up, holding him with the left hand, ready to put the right through, wasn't he?
Is there enough time left in this round to get it job done?
He still wants to be there, Borisov, doesn't he?
Nah, that's done now. Oh, it's
There,
done
all the
to,
way down. Just got to be careful.
yeah,
do that
getting
on
a
the
bit
ground,
too,
should
bit too
he?
eager now. Just need to settle and
Take
calm
your
down.
time, take your time.
He's lucky there because,
The referee's going to give him a ticking off for that,
yes,
isn't he?
Yeah.
and to be fair, rightly so.
He didn't
Yeah.
need to do it, to be honest, really.
I
did
think
he?
that was an adrenaline rush, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a moment.
I know I mentioned about the right hook. Good jab. That was a great stab to the body, that. Now also, you've got a left hook.
Oh,
I think that's-
Yeah.
That's nice, lovely.
I don't see a lot left in Borisov here. Is there a lot of point in allowing this to carry on?
I don't think there is. I think John Levermore will probably stop this.
There's blood
Job.
from the nose. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. That's a really well done to Sheldon McDonald. His first stoppage win of his career. That's a fantastic result for him.
It is on paper, it certainly is.
We did question at the beginning, was it in terms of experience, a bit of a leap up for him, but absolutely not. I think it's really it's shown that he's a serious fighter.
It is. I think there's a lot to work with there. Big, athletic lad. Listen, very inexperienced. Let's take our time with him. But no, it was a fantastic performance.
Not many stop Borisov either, so I mean Sheldon ought to be pleased with that. You can see he's pleased with his team. Johnny Nelson there giving him the high fives.
I think it's a good thing to say that not to rush him either. Like the professional game is all about making sure that it's a learning game and climbing up that ladder step by step.
Yeah, I mean he didn't really get out of first gear as well, it seems, Sheldon. There are a few things that we picked up during the fight. It'd be nice for him to take into his next fight.
Yeah, definitely.
But for a second professional fight, I think he ought to be really
Impressive.
pleased with that. Really pleased. As were the people around the audience tonight, from Johnny to everybody else on the tables. There's a lot of positive to take out of that.
He did, and do you know what else will happen with that? I think now, good performance like that, not just because Johnny's behind him, but it's sort of the fan base grows. The fan base grows, which is the main thing.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 50 seconds into round 2. Your referee stopped the contest in favour of the winner. Boxing out of the red corner, Sheldon McDonald!
Yeah, that's gone down really, really well with the local crowd.
No, really well. Fantastic performance from Sheldon McDonald. And now, like I said, I'd like to see him nice and busy. A few good learning fights in 2022. And then I think can assess things late next year to see where you go with him.